Let's see if I can remember how to talk on camera, shall we? Mic check, 1, 2. What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. A new video, which I hope is going to be the start of a bit more of a more frequent upload schedule than I previously tried to do. It's been crazy. Like, if you follow me on the socials, either Magic Eye or J Davis UK, you will have seen my last 4 weeks or 5 weeks of my life. I've been in a different country, on a different plane every couple of days, and in all honesty, I'm a little bit gutted that I didn't film any of it. I did try, honestly, tried 3 times actually, but after being in like a certain destination for one day and then the work kicking off there, it was like, how the hell am I going to juggle my own YouTube with the client work that I'm getting paid for? Now, I know the name's Magic, but I'm not a fucking magician. So I had to scrap it. Delete. And obviously, I am gutted because I wanted to share it with you guys, but also I wanted it to look back on in years to come, because it was a very, very cool experience. 9 flights in 4 weeks, I think it was. Starting with Romania, then Spain. It was like Barcelona, or down the road from Barcelona. Milan, Italy, and then finishing up in Alicante, Spain. And it was like, in a destination for a few days, home for a couple of days, and then flying away again. The last 2 trips, I was only home for 1 day, which is, it's kind of brutal on the home life, you know, trying to keep everyone happy at home and see my family and stuff. Kind of got in my head a little bit on the last trip, especially with the fact that my free time that I had tried to agree with the people that I was going away with didn't really get honoured. Not because like, no, you're not having free time, but it was just so busy trying to fit it in. I could have fit it in, you know, I could have put my foot down, but then the content would have suffered, and you know, content is king, and it was the priority of the trip. So I kind of just had to put myself on the back burner, you know, in terms of training and things. Still ate very clean on all these trips, but from a training perspective, like the last trip, it was 5 days in Spain. I didn't train once. Just went for some long walks to clear the head. And then fast forward to now, we're back. We are still sitting at 240 on the scales. Callum has sent my new protocol through this week, because we've done 8 weeks of health phase. And now we are fully in the swing of off season. So I want to start documenting it again. But just to go back to obviously the trips, very eye-opening experience for me, because obviously I've been doing Magic Eye for the best part of like 6 years, 7 years now, and to see where it's got to, you know, the people that are aware of it. I was in different countries. I was getting booked by people from different countries. You know, we had the Barrio Boys, who were Spanish. A lot of Spanish people were aware of me out there. On show days, I wear this like Magic Eye t-shirt, and even though the conversations were either not really conversations, it was more body language and fist bumps and that, because obviously they couldn't speak English, or broken English. It was, you know, it was quite clear that they respected what I did. I had many conversations with people that were inspired by the work that I've created over the last 6 or 7 years as well. And you know, the people that were booking me were international as well. Like the Barrio Boys are Spanish, the Olymp Germany team are obviously German. The Polish side of the business obviously are aware of me. They've taken me on now to handle all their content worldwide. So it's it's quite eye-opening. Another thing which is eye-opening as well is the fact that I am going to these places, and obviously my business, Magic Eye, the name has become, you know, not so big, but it's got to that level where people are aware of it all over the world. I'm rubbing shoulders with, you know, the highest of high in terms of high profile athletes. Some of them are my closest friends in the industry. And then I'm still getting sucked into like low level local shit, which has kind of got to me a little bit over the last couple of months, to be honest, where my name's been brought up. And if you're watching this and we've had conversations, you know exactly what I'm on about. And then I get sucked into those situations, and it's really frustrating. I've had to have a few conversations with myself the last few weeks and really say, like, you know, look at what you've done and where you are. You don't really need to be addressing it or getting involved in any way. And those who are closest to me know what I'm talking about. So that's all I'm saying on it, really. But it's just been very eye-opening. That's all I'll say on it. So tonight, I am still grinding, Pond Road, up in Manchester, in this lovely Airbnb with my purple pillows on my little black sofa. Been filming Oscar this afternoon for his own YouTube. He started YouTube channel. And tomorrow I am filming Callum and the Pro Coach Gang for their podcast, so I'm staying overnight. But I wanted to show you guys how I'm managing things still Pond Road, because with my coaching, No Limit Online coaching, a few conversations I've had with clients is that how do I prep when I'm on the road? You know, how do I manage the diet? And it's very easy. It's something I've always had to do. You know, I'm doing it right now to stay on top of my shit. I could easily have a takeaway, being off season now, but it's not about that. It's about staying on track and staying on point with it. So I just want to show you quickly how you do that. Right, look how neat all this is, because it's not as neat as this in the house. So if the missus is watching this, she's probably going to laugh because she knows exactly how it looks back home. Quick public service announcement. I have joined the Croc crew. Those airport runs I was doing on those trips were killing me. And I was wearing sliders and my feet kept on sliding out, so I was like, fuck this. So it was about 4 o'clock one morning in Gatwick and I was like, I've ummed and ahed about these Crocs for too long. They're having it, so here we are. I did want the marbly coloured ones, so if anyone wants to buy me marble coloured Crocs, I'm a size 9.5. Anyway, meal prep Pond Road. Obviously, first important part, Tupperwares. They're about fucking £2 in Tesco's. They're not hard to buy. So obviously, I've just washed these because I prepped my food today. So I'll just dry them quickly with this really high level tea towel that the Airbnb has provided me, also known as a fucking tissue. So, meal prep Pond Road. Now I've got an Airbnb. I could cook the chicken up, but I haven't really got time for it because I've got work to do. So, packet meat. It's not hard. Packet meat. This was like £2 or £2.50. There's 240 grams of chicken in there. I know my meals need to be 150, so it's literally a case of going, opening it up. Some people are going to watch this and think, yeah, this is simple as fuck, but you wouldn't believe the conversations I have with people. I have washed my hands, by the way. 150 grams. What else do I have in there? Oh, I have rice. Guess what? You can buy packet rice. Aldi's finest. 80 grams of carbs, roughly, per pack. Give or take. Chuck the pack in. Give it a shake. Dry the top of the Tupperware with your high level tea towel. Meal done. 150 grams chicken, 250 grams of rice. Service stations have baby stations within them where they have a microwave. Stop at a services, warm your food. Or, worst case scenario, I've done this, eat it out the pack. It's not nice, it's not great. Is it going to digest well? It does with me. I've had to do it because I'd rather do that than try and wing it. You can obviously substitute with other things. Bagels, they don't even have to be toasted or anything. You can eat those, just cut them in half and chuck your chicken in. So you do that 3 times. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 meals. 4 with some bagels. That's your meals prepped. It's as simple as that. There's always another way to do it. You don't have to cook your meals fresh. And there's always going to be a substitute. Like I said, you could substitute bagels for the rice. And that's it. Simple as that. These things, cream of rice, proteins, that could be a protein source for a shake to substitute. Say you've got a chicken meal with 40 grams of protein, then drink a protein shake with 40 grams of protein in there and slam a bagel down your neck to equal the carbs. All you have to do is just swap out the macros, worst case scenario. But like I've just showed you there, it's really fucking easy. Right, good morning. I am just about to go and train some arms. It's supposed to be Saturday's session, it's Thursday today, but I've had to jiggle things around a little bit. Bit of advice in regards to the training plan setup. Don't get too attached to how it runs day to day, because unfortunately, most of us aren't full-time bodybuilders. Things are going to crop up, life happens, and sometimes you have to jiggle the day that you're training on. You know, for instance, me, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, training days, Thursday's a rest day, train Friday, Saturday, rest Sunday. Today's Thursday, I'm training because I am filming this weekend, and if I don't train today, that means I have to train Sunday, and then that has a knock-on effect to next week's plan. So I'd rather train 5 days straight, knowing that all the sessions are done. I can rest over the weekend and obviously fall back in on my normal training split Monday. So don't get too attached to it. Yeah, it's not optimal, but fuck optimal, because the most important part is that you're getting the work done. That's my little rant over. So we've got carb up going in. Currently I'm in 34 grams of this, which is 28 grams of carbs on each session. Like when I was dieting down, I'd probably capitalize on an arm day by not actually taking any intra, just so it's obviously less calories going in the mix. But now, obviously off season, we want to get everything in, and let's be honest, I need to bring my arms up. So we are definitely putting intra in the mix on arm days. And then no code V2 jelly bean flavor, jelly bros, sorry, my bad. Obviously all these are from HR Labs as per usual. I have filled that funnel to the fucking brim here. I'm gonna have to finger blast my way through to the whole no homo. There we go, there we go, there we go. Simples, shake that shit up. Boom, so that is my intra. Obviously pre's done, which is the Defib V3 jelly bean flavor. And pumpage wise, right on. I believe this is coming back in stock shortly with HR Labs. On that note as well, I'll just take 4 caps of these, by the way. With regards to HR Labs, on the 14th of October, this video will definitely drop by then, I will be attending the PCA finals. I think it's in Telford, as HR Labs athlete on the stand. So myself, Josh Lowe, Rob Cannon, I'm pretty sure Kiffy can't make it. Liam's obviously going to be there. So if you are attending the PCA finals and you are watching this, then come by the stand and say hello. I'm not sure what Liam has planned in terms of any cool challenges, but I'm sure he'll come up with something, because the guy's a fucking lunatic. So 4 of these. Sip this on the way to the gym. FLF is like a 10-minute drive from you, so I've got arms, then come back here, pack all my shit up, have a shower, and then head to Ross's. No, actually, me and Ross going for breakfast this morning. Oh fuck, there's a smoke alarm there. Forgot about that. So yeah, me and Ross going for breakfast this morning, so I might try and film some of that.
Every single day I feel the pressure. Double up the work, let's make it extra. Working so my mother get a rest, yeah. Working like I never knew I'm blessed, yeah. Every single day I feel the pressure. Diamonds in my eyes, I know I'm special. In the gym, I gotta get my reps up. In the gym, I gotta get my work in. I can't leave it all the chances, make it certain. Yeah, I had to lose it all to find my purpose. Yeah, but I won't do that twice, it made me nervous. Let's get to work in. I'm like check 1, check 2, gonna get these bands now. Want this, want that, gotta be stand up. Jokes on you, boy, tell me you the man now. Every single day I feel the pressure. Double up the work, let's make it extra. Working so my mother get a rest, yeah. Working like I never knew I'm blessed, yeah. Every single day I feel the pressure. Diamond
you need, what you need, what you need. Hello, America, assassinate my character. Post-workout time. Shut that off before the copyright stings me. Cream of rice. Obviously, this isn't as easy to prep like the chicken and rice is in the fridge that I did last night. I mean, you could, which I did on prep, is prepare this in advance. So like I'd prepare it at home and then you're eating it. You know when you make cream of rice and you put it in the fridge and you have it like a dessert? That's banging. But like when you make a cream of rice and then it's sat in the car all day amongst the environment and then eat it, it's not quite the same. It's still cold, but yeah, not quite the same. So 100 grams cream of rice and either vegan protein or I'm using this. I'm not sure if I've actually said about this. This is a little Asda pickup, which is the equivalent to vegan protein for me. It doesn't fuck me up basically. So I'll have 50 grams of that, 100 gram cream of rice, 150 berries, and quick tip. We've got some of this in the stash, but I can't be trusted with this anyway. If this was pre-workout, I'd have this. As it's post-workout, I won't have it. Why is that? Because it's fat, and fat will slow the digestion of carbs. So we have it pre-workout, so that obviously you can utilize the carbs throughout the session. Now, I've just trained, so I'm wanting the carbs to hit ASAP, Rocky. So we'll leave the fats, and I will just go for the cream of rice, the protein, and berries. Absolutely impeccable timing from Dave Crossland. My bloods have just come back. It's always a worrying thing, right? When you look at the bloods and you see the red markers and you're like, fuck. And then you read his feedback and you're panicking a little bit more. So I've just sent them to Cal and his feedback is, these are looking good. I'll talk you through them today. And I basically replied saying, okay, great, because I thought I was dying with his feedback. So bloods are good. We move. So I'm just going to eat this. Like I said, I've not got much time. I'm going to eat this, have a shower, and then get across to Ross's, which is like 10 minutes away. I'm eating with my mouth full, I know. Sorry, Carla. And then we've got the Pro Coach podcast kicking off at 12. We might be going for breakfast though, but Ross was a little bit unsure, so I thought, I'm not risking it. I'm going to get this in now. And then if I have to have breakfast with the boys, I'll force myself to have it.
How are you, Magic?
I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone can see, but the smoke that's coming over over here is just Magic vaping. Yeah. For the last 15 minutes, just a cloud.
That's me.
I've given up. I've stopped.
No, we should just do a free one earlier.
I know.
So we're listening to this back to be a caption. You're saying Welsh noises whenever you talk. Welsh mumbo jumbo. Sheep, dragon. Rugby, sheep, dragon.
All right, so it is the next day. We ended up filming 3 Pro Coach Radio episodes, and it took me 4.5 hours to get home, nearly 5, so crashed out. It is check-in day in the new posing room at Planet on home turf. So I know I've got the camera on me, but I've switched it up with my check-ins just so I'm not bringing my fucking $4.5 camera into the gym every day. I'm using the phone. Got myself a tripod because I'm a tripod wanker. I got 2 tripods actually. I'm going to double down on being a tripod wanker. So checking with Callaway this morning, 2:37, so we'll take these pics and see what I go on.
In the gym, I gotta get my reps up.